Cardi B at one point was in the running to becoming the next big rapper within the feminine lane, but due to her offsetting her priorities, being a socialite will be her only claim to fame. Let's discuss. Testing, 1, 2, 3. This is the young prince by the name of Beasley. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Beasley here. I hope you all are staying cool, calm, and collected out there. So, baby, we made it out of 2023, and today I want to go ahead and talk about Cardi B. Now, I will say it is a surprise to me that I'm talking about Cardi B, especially as my first video of 2024. But when it comes to Cardi B, she's had at least one too many outbursts for me. Now, before we get all the way into the video, the word of today is grace. Grace has been extended to Cardi B during the beginning and the highs and lows of her career, and especially on this channel, I, as a fan, have extended Cardi B a lot of grace. But today, I'm going to gracefully dig in that ass. Ooh, did y'all hear the Texas trade voice come out? But anyways, I've been a fan of Cardi B ever since she hit the scene of Love and Hip Hop New York. Now, a lot of people loved her in her social media days. I didn't know who she was. I didn't know who she was until she got onto Love and Hip Hop New York. And especially, I became a fan because she literally revitalized that leg of the franchise for me. Like, I'm an avid Love and Hip Hop watcher, I don't know what the F is on Love and Hip Hop today, what's on display on MTV, not VH1. But I gotta say, for a while, I was not watching Love and Hip Hop New York because at that time, I was so burnt out. Just truly burnt out on that Tara, Amina, and Peter love triangle when those two women were really trying to one-up each other by seeing who could get pregnant the most by Peter guns.
And I know that you wanted more kids. So how did it feel knowing that Tara is going to be the last person to have one of Peter's children?
She's not the last person that has his baby.
Who? What does that mean?
I'm pregnant.
You're pregnant. Wow. So, oh wow. Oh my goodness. Jesus Christ.
But Cardi B came to that show. She became a scene stealer because she had an amazing, just huge, loud, boisterous personality and jagged teeth.
My name is Cardi B. I'm just a regular, schmegular girl from the Bronx.
There's a new boss in this city.
Ever since I started using guys, I feel so empowered.
What's up with this chick?
What's up with who?
With you.
I used to him and I'm still
No chill! Yo, what the And she's got no chill.
Get me out the car! A girl had beef with me, she gonna have beef with me forever.
Homegirl's teeth were giving jabberjaws, breaking all the laws. But I will say, Cardi B was very endearing on that show and very relatable to every little hood booger in every borough of New York. But at the same time, I feel like I'm the only person that objectively calls out the fact that Cardi B had legit plot armor on Love and Hip Hop. What is plot armor, you asked? Plot armor is when you're basically invincible. Like, you're an invincible character within the show because let's say a lot of people get killed off on like a television show or a movie. Well, they will sometimes have a character that has plot armor, meaning that you know that character is going to make it to the end and is going to make it untouched. Cardi B was practically invincible and untouched on her time at Love and Hip Hop. They call Cardi B an industry plant, but the way she was treated on Love and Hip Hop was giving industry plant. Like, you can tell that the powers that be were telling the rest of the cast, let this girl do what she wants, don't go at her, don't go against her, like, let her do what she wants, and let's make some good ass television. Because Cardi B's attitude and overall antics on that show, granted, they were funny, but at the same time, she came off as a spoiled, petulant child, and she came off as just overall a terrible human being. During Cardi B's first season of Love and Hip Hop New York, she was in like a little throuple storyline with the producer by the name of Swift, who she legit did make music with. Like, her first song, like, ran down on that bitch twice. Like, that was produced by Swift. And it was his then girlfriend, or past girlfriend, by the name of Asia, who was this very gorgeous chocolate British young lady. And Cardi B was jealous of her, and it culminated into Cardi B like being the storyline side chick. You know, you can never tell if these storylines are real, especially with Love and Hip Hop. You know, behind the scenes, they kind of spill the tea and basically say that, like, okay, the storyline is semi-real, but it's a lot of acting. Like, even Jocelyn Hernandez said that back in the day. But Cardi B's behavior was downright terrible, especially when it came to her first season reunion, when she literally threw a shoe at Asia, the black British lady. Like, you literally threw a shoe at this lady after you cheated with her man. Storyline or not, baby, the karma is going to get that ass later.
Nah, that's what happens when you talk.
Now after that reunion, everybody just loved Cardi B. She was a fan favorite, but during that time, like, even though I liked her, I was still giving her the side eye, because I did not like how her and her sister literally jumped that black lady on the stage. Like, I was not feeling that at all, especially because Cardi B, girl, your ass was jealous. But despite all that, she came out with a hit song later on by the name of Bodak Yellow, and she took off after she had her first performance on the Wendy Williams show. Bodak Yellow was an astronomical hit, like an astronomical hit, to a point where people like the likes of Nicki Minaj couldn't even ignore it. Now, I'm not gonna go on the full story of how Nicki Minaj and Cardi B's beef started, but at the end of the day, the industry pitted those two against each other because, baby, a lot of people were ready to get Nicki Minaj on up out of her, especially because Nicki Minaj's personality and ego was like severely inflated to a point where she was insufferable. She was insufferable, and the industry needed somebody to go against Cardi B and kind of like shift. Like, kind of get all these fans to shift and sway the Cardi B way. And a lot of people did sway the Cardi B way because a lot of people during that time were just immensely tired of Nicki Minaj being the only girl at the top. Like, Nicki Minaj didn't have anybody. Like who did she have as competition during that time? She had like Dej Loaf and Iggy Azalea, two female rappers that I love. Like, I love both of their music, but they just did not hold a candle to the star power of Nicki Minaj. So the people that swayed Cardi B's way then became Bardi Gang. Bardi Gang was the one entity that was formed because there was sheer love for Cardi B, and also there were people that wanted to spite Nicki. Bardi Gang is the one fan base that is there to literally be defense against the Barbs. Like, that's just what it is. That's just how things set up. Even if you like both of those artists just like I do, it always felt like you were forced to pick a side, especially because both sides ride hard for their women. Bardi Gang, most definitely, since I have like one half of a toenail into Bardi Gang, they definitely ride hard for Cardi B. Now, Bardi Gang and a lot of the world carried Cardi B to going on to win her first Grammy. And she won a Grammy before Nicki Minaj, which, in my opinion, is still very absurd, but hey, it is what it is. It happened. The past is in the past, and it's crazy to know that that was literally like over 5 years ago. Now, was the Grammy deserved? I will say yes, mainly because her first album was an amazing body of work. Like, we have to just give Cardi B her props. Like, there was no skips. Like, no skips, no misses on that first album. Like, dare I say, y'all may flame me anyway, but like, it definitely gives a miseducation of Lauryn Hill T when it comes to female rap and overall the artist that is Cardi B. But the one thing that always stood out to me was the sheer fact that Cardi B did not write her raps. Like, a good chunk of these rhymes that she was spitting on that first Grammy awarded album, she didn't write a good chunk of it, if not probably all of it. And that really bothered me because my thing is this, like, if you're a rapper who doesn't write your raps, then where's your talent? Like what is this? But at the same time, she normalized it. Cardi B normalized it, and that's another reason why she was extended a lot of grace in her career, because she normalized a lot of these rappers not really having to write their rhymes. And before that, a good chunk of these rappers weren't writing their rhymes. We just didn't know about it. But like, she literally exposed it. Like, she kind of exposed the business, and everybody was just like, well, we don't care, the music's still good, and therefore now no one really cares if these rappers are writing their rhymes anymore.
I like to make money. I don't really give a fuck about being lyrical. I don't give a fuck about this and that. If that shit don't work for me, I don't care. I like to make shit that's gonna make me fucking money. I like to make shit that's gonna climb me on the charts. Like, that's what I want. I want to be up top of the charts. I want to make money. I don't care about none of that shit. I know so many lyrical people. New York is the home of people that knows how to fucking crazy rap. There's the home of battle rapping. Y'all niggas is not listening to that shit that much in the club. So what's the problem with that?
So Cardi B literally got like the whole entire red carpet rolled out for her throughout her whole entire career. Like, she got away with not having to write her rhymes. She got away with having just a very uncouth, downright badass attitude. And she got away with overall just coming off as a brat and really getting her way within the whole entire scene. No matter how many accolades Cardi B has been given, how many collaborations, how many Grammy Awards, homegirl is never satisfied, never happy, and is completely ungrateful to the people that got her there. Barty Gang, like I said earlier, was the one driving force that helped elevate her to where she is and really like boost her up and boost her streams up and support her no matter what. But she literally goes off on her own fan base and gives them her ass to kiss at every single turn. Every single turn.
I don't give a fuck if y'all delete your pages. I don't even care anymore. I don't even give a fuck if I have a fan base anymore. Because y'all just bringing me just as much amount of stress. Just as much amount of stress. It happened the last time. It happened this time. It's all the time. All the time. All the time. I get super big drag all the time. So yeah, it doesn't even matter anymore. And then y'all think it's funny. That's the shit that is not even funny. Like, then y'all think it's funny when I fucking blow up. Thank you. Now you give leverage to other motherfuckers to make fake tweets about me. So, talking about coke, I don't know on fucking coke, bitch. I'm just naturally retarded. Nobody do drugs over here, bitch. I don't do shit. I don't do shit but drink Hennessy and smoke cigarettes. So leave me the fuck alone.
Cardi B's husband, Offset, he loves to cheat. He loves to cheat. He's going to cheat and cheat and cheat and repeat. Like, that's what he's going to do to you. You should have never brought him back the first time. The first time Offset got caught cheating and she legit was like about to leave him, you know, he got on the stage and was just like on social media, like just like pouring his heart out. Because he knew deep down inside, baby, that name was not going to ride without it being attached to Cardi B. Like, yeah, at the time, the Migos were a big group, but let's keep it all the way real. Nobody cared about Offset. In the beginning, it was all about Quavo. People saw Quavo as the Beyonce to the Migos. But then out of nowhere, as Cardi B got linked to Offset and they were seen together and all that, the Offset's name continued to rise and rise and rise, and currently, he is sadly the only poppin' member of the Migos right now. Don't y'all find it interesting that, you know, a lot of these male rappers, in order to stay on the scene, in order to get streams, they literally put their girlfriends, their beautiful girlfriends to the forefront because people want to see the lady that they're with versus their actual talent. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, Offset always and will always cheat on Cardi B. And it got so elevated and heated to a point where Cardi B literally got on her live stream and just completely went just all the way off. All the way off on Offset.
Shit. Cause you will fucking talk to a nigga and a motherfucker will play in your fucking face over and over and over and over and over again. And she'll be like, watch what I'm about to do. Watch what I'm about to say. And it's so fucking sad that a nigga like to, yo, this motherfucker really likes to play games with me when I'm at my most vulnerable time. When I'm not the most confident, he likes to play games with me because he knows I'm not an easy girl. He knows yesterday I could have been out, I could have been chilling, I could have been this and that. He knows I'm in my house. He knows that I'm chilling. He knows I'm not doing the most. And I've really been sparing you. You've been fucking feeling yourself, you bitch ass nigga, because of your bitch ass album and shit. And you really been fucking doing me dirty after so many fucking years that I motherfucking helped your ass. Not even a fucking thank you that I got for your bitch ass. And it's so crazy that I gotta go to the fucking internet because whenever I tell you something, you don't take shit Seriously.
Now, y'all, to be all the way honest, I can relate to this outburst because I've been there. I have been there with my ex, like 100%, like to a point where I'm screaming and yelling. I mean, I didn't do it on social media and I didn't do it near anybody, but baby, I was screaming and yelling and cussing and fussing because that old dude wasn't acting right. So I've definitely been there and I understand her plight, but at the end of the day, a few days ago, you know, I think during New Year's, she was spotted doing some type of like Make-A-Wish Foundation visit with Offset and this other girl. You know, if that was that girl's dying wish, that was her dying wish. But I will say, it looked like those two were together after she tweeted out the fact that she got some DICK on New Year's Day. Now, Barty Gang and a lot of people are in support of Cardi B leaving Offset. Like, Offset cheats and cheats and cheats, and they get back together, rinse and repeat. Like, we're kind of, to be honest with you, everybody's really tired of it. Like, everybody's tired of it, and Cardi B, I hope, is starting to realize that she's the actual, like, star in this relationship. Like, you're the only reason people are even, like, saying Offset's name. A lot of people say that his album is popping, baby. I don't ever hear anybody talking about that album, but it is what it is. But Cardi B's fans were questioning the fact that Cardi B literally got some DICK on New Year's Day. And, you know, in old fashion, when she was questioned about it, she proceeded to go off on her fan base. Again.
Did I say out my mouth I was back with somebody? Did I say it out my motherfucking mouth? So why the fuck is y'all talking shit for? Why the fuck is y'all talking shit? Fuck out of here. Leave me the fuck alone. I didn't even say nothing. What the fuck y'all keep bothering me for? Huh? Did I confirm anything? Shut the fuck up! About to delete my whole fucking social media because y'all don't shut the fuck up. And it's the same fucking dump, my own fucking fan base. The last time I got dragged was because my fucking fan base. I don't see nobody talking shit but my own fucking fan base. But y'all want to send me a fucking book just to talk shit on the fucking timeline. I confirm all this with a man? No. So why the fuck y'all keep talking? Leave me the fuck alone. The fuck? Shut the fuck up. Stupid ass motherfuckers. I'm about to fucking unfollow all of y'all because that's all I see. Y'all talking shit on my timeline. I'm searching my name. I'm trying to see anybody else talking shit. Nobody else talking shit but y'all. So shut the fuck up. All over my shit. Shut up. Y'all heard something out of my mouth? Did y'all heard that I'm back with a nigga out my mouth? No.
You know what? That outburst was so damn psychotic to me to a point where, girl, you're stressed. And the real reason you're stressed is because you know you're about to lose your career. Cardi B hasn't put out an album in 6 years. And that's a very long time, especially compared to your peers like Megan Thee Stallion and Doja Cat dropping album after album after album after album. And then on top of that, it's like all you're doing is riding the waves of, you know, popular female rappers by doing collaboration with them. At this point, girl, I think I can speak for your entire fan base when I say that we are tired of collaborations. Like, these collaborations are so tired and through. That last collaboration, Bongos with Megan Thee Stallion, that was the last straw, at least for me. Y'all, looking back at that Bongos video, you can completely tell that her budget has gone to hell. Like, it just looked like her and Megan had to put up their own money to put that video out and that song out, because outside of the MTV VMA performance, didn't nobody care. Nobody cared. It was sad. It took me forever to even want to watch the video. Like, I was just so burnt out on Cardi B collaborations. I'm just like, girl, where the fuck is this album? It's like, Cardi B, we just gotta keep it real. It just feels like you don't want to do this shit anymore. Like, you got a good bag, you hit a good lick on that first album, and now you're getting the bag in like your whipped cream vodka, your brand deals. You have brand deals out the ass. You're literally morphing into an Instagram influencer now at this point. Like, that's what you are. You're a social media influencer that raps part-time. Like, that's what you have become. Now, I sympathize with her to an extent with this whole entire album shit because let's say, like, I know what it's like to be like, oh, like, if I don't put out a video, I have anxiety. Like, are y'all still going to be there? Like, that's how she feels about music. That's how I feel about YouTube. So I completely understand. Like, you're only as good as your last hit. She's only as good as her last song, just like I'm only as good as my last video. So I completely sympathize, but it just feels like there's no passion anymore. It's like you came in, you did what you needed to do, and now you're ready to go on to the next thing. But you can't go on to the next thing because you have contracts to fulfill. So it's like to you now, Cardi B, making music is a chore and it's an absolute bore, especially when you're making a lot of money in other industries. I mean, it's literally the Rihanna effect. Like, when you literally branch out and become successful in other industries, it's hard to come back to music, especially because music doesn't pay like that and touring is absolutely excruciating and exhausting. Like, I get it. That's another thing. Cardi B has yet to even go on tour, y'all. That's unheard of. So it's like, girl, you get all this grace. You get all this grace within this industry, within your career, and you're still ungrateful and unhappy because you know deep down inside you don't deserve all this shit. Like, you know deep down inside a lot of these other girls are more like lyricists than you are. Like, they're better than you are, girl. Like, you know this. You know that you're not the best rapper. You know that you're not the best writer. But yet you have been given every single thing that every female rapper can wish for, and you still are unhappy. Now, one thing about me, I'm going to break you down and I'm going to build you up. I make videos on people I like, and this is just constructive criticism. Cardi B, this ship is not all the way sunk just yet. You can turn this around, and the only way you can turn it around is if you take all that pain in your voice that you use against Offset in your fan base and turn it into some fucking music. Just the other day, Cardi B said her and Offset were in therapy. Girl, hang that shit up. Hang it up. It's not going to work. Get yourself some therapy. That's really what you need. You need some therapy, and you need to just kind of just go away and have somebody take your phone and literally just get all of your heartache and pain out and put that shit into the fucking music. Go to therapy, do some ghostwriting sessions with a ghostwriter, tell them your feelings, and then bam, they will produce some very, very heart-wrenching emotional hits. Like, it's kind of hard for female rappers to come across emotional, like as emotional. Like, that's usually what the R&B girls do. And that's also what Megan Thee Stallion tried to do and failed. But girl, you can literally make a good body of work out of your pain with Offset, your pain of being a single mother, your fear of being a single mother, and you navigating like all of these walls caving in, like all of these people coming at you from this area, whatever. Like, you literally just have to turn your pain into some passionate music, and you will win everybody back over in your corner. But Cardi B, I gotta keep it real. Until you choose to do this, and until you choose to put out some like meaningful singles by yourself, and until you decide to put out this album, I have no sympathy. I have no sympathy because all you do is play around on social media, search your name, and go off on people for no fucking reason. And then people always forgive her. They always come back to her. You're always the victim. Wham, 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 nanny, boo, boo, bullshit. Like, girl, get your shit together. But yeah, y'all, let me know how you guys feel about Cardi B going off on her fans, and how you guys feel about the trajectory of her career and where she will be probably within the next 1 to 2 years. Let me know how you guys feel and think. Those are my views. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to come back at you guys with some more content.